Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about conversion of finite automata into regular expression, where in the previous lecture we have discussed about how we will be converting regular expression into finite automata. That means how we are converting construct finite automata from the regular expression. Today we will see how we will be constructing the regular expression from the given finite automata. Now, coming to this conversion process here, this finite automata construction, that is regular expression, where you are given a finite automata, this construction process is going to involve two different methodologies. There are first one that is known as state elimination method. It is known as a state elimination method, and second one is known as Arden's theorem. That means in the first methodology, as we have seen the conversions of NFA to DFA and epsilon NFA to NFA, where we have eliminated the epsilon transitions and we have eliminated some of the states in the conversion process of NFAs and DFAs. Where in this state elimination method, what we are going to do here is all the intermediate states are eliminated by leaving the transitions concatenating with the states, thereby forming a new vertices. That means these vertices are nothing but treated as states here. Then coming to the second approach, where that is known as Arden's theorem. So Arden's theorem is the theorem which is used in solving the regular expressions. That means in order to solve the complexity of that regular expression, we can use this Arden's theorem in order to simplify the expression. So that means in order to simplify the expression here, we are making the use of algebraic identities that we have discussed in our previous lectures. And this particular regular expression, which is constructed using that Arden's theorem, along with the identities, is used to recognize the transition system. So let us discuss these methods one by one. So now coming to the first one, that is state elimination method. In the state elimination method, this method is constructed based on the theorem that given a language where that language represents set of strings, where the language is going to represent set of strings, that is any set L, and that language is to be accepted by a finite automata. If the language is accepted by a finite automata, then obviously there will be a regular expression. That means the language used or accepted by the finite automata is represented using a regular expression. Now, looking into the steps of this particular process here, first of all, the initial state, let us call this finite automata as M, where in this initial state of this finite automata, it should not have an incoming transition. That means there should not be any edge which is coming towards that particular state. That is called the initial state. So if you are having an incoming transition, in such case, introduce a new initial state and provide an epsilon move, where while you are introducing the new initial state, care has to be taken such that it should not accept any incoming transitions. Okay, so now whenever you are introducing a new initial state, as we have seen, the finite automata, it should consist of only one initial state here. So now this new initial state will be the initial state where earlier state will be connected to the new initial state with the help of an epsilon move. So that is what second point here. Introduce an epsilon move from the new initial state to the earlier state, where this is step 1. Now coming to step 2 here, in the finite automata, you should have only one accepting state or final state. If there is no, that is, if some automata, they can have multiple final states. In case of multiple final states, then convert all such final states into non-final states, or all such accepting states into non-accepting states. Now, how can this is done? Again, add a new accepting state here and connect all these previous final states to the new final state using an epsilon move. Same, whatever the process that we have followed in the previous step, here again we are following the same process, but there it is an initial state and here it is a final state. Now, coming to step 3, another important point here is there should not be an outgoing transition from that final state. See, for the initial state, that means for the initial beginning state, there should not be an incoming transition, whereas for the final state, there should not be an outgoing transition. If you are having an outgoing transition for the final state, then in that case also add a new final state and convert this final state into non-final state and connect these two states by using an epsilon move, okay. Now after taking these necessary steps, what is it we have to do is, where we are having initial state and final state, where the initial state now it does not accept any incoming transitions, and final state which does not accept any or which does not have any outgoing transitions. Now, whereas all the other states in between this initial state and final state are nothing but treated as intermediate states, where now we have to eliminate the states and update the transitions by concatenating the states with new vertices. That means by adding all the new vertices. So there will be only a transition finally left over from the initial state to the final state, where that is going to provide us with the regular expression, where this is the process of how you are eliminating the states that are existing in the finite automata. Now, whenever you obtain the regular expression here, some cases where your initial state and final state will be the same. You will have initial state and final state will be the same, where that is going to give the regular expression. This is what about state elimination method.